She came to this country alone without any family or financial support, working 3 jobs. Through her grit and perseverance, she was able to find success as an entrepreneur and an author. Joining us now to talk her journey and book, Power to Change Lives, Helen Chong. Helen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and the title of your book, Power to Change Lives, that is a very impactful title. Why did you choose that?
Well, I thought about a lot of different titles, and at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, for us to change our life, we are the one who have the power. And we talk a lot about mindset, but the mindset is a tool that we use, and that gave us the power to change our lives. So that's why I used this title, Power to Change Lives.
I love it. Well, we will unfold the book in just a minute, but first, you are a woman who came to this country, no family, no finances. That had to have been scary.
It was really scary. As a matter of fact, I always think back the moment where I was at the airport. My sister was at the airport, and then all of a sudden I just held on to her hand. It's like, I cannot believe I'm going.
Yeah.
And I just started crying. You're wondering, like, what's gonna happen? There's nobody, you know, I couldn't say, like, oh, you know what, it's not done. It doesn't work out, let me go home now. It's like, once I'm here, and then I have to figure it out myself.
Wow, I can only imagine how scary that must have been at the time for you to figure it out by yourself. What motivated you to move over here in the first place?
Well, my family was going through a really tough financial situation at the time, and they literally have to move to another country just to make our ends meet. And I tried to help them out to restart their business, but at the end of the day, I was only 17. I felt like I actually have the power to maybe help my parents out. And of course, a lot of people talk about American dreams, and I wanted to have that American dream as well. So I told my parents that one day. I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go to America for school. And they just kind of looked at me like, well, we are struggling here. We don't really have a lot of money. How are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
And I was like, don't worry about it, I'll figure it out. Because I felt like that was my responsibility to help my family to get out of that financial struggle. And it was really my dream and my goal to help my parents out so that they don't have to worry about money ever again.
That kind of a mindset is nothing less of amazing, honestly. At such a young age, too, 17, to have that mindset. Really, really impressive. Now, when it comes to your journey and you were able to make it over here, like we mentioned, no family, no finances, how did you get your foot in the door to success?
I mean, so funny that people, like, they see where I am now, they thought, oh, she must have had a lot of help. But I just felt like the 20 years that I was here, it was just constant struggle. I cried a lot. I blamed on a lot of things. I always think, oh, it's so unfair. How come other people have it so easy and then I had it, you know, I have to go through all these obstacles in order to get it. But it was just that mindset that never give up. I mean, I had done so many different things. I've worked up to 3 jobs during college just so that I can finish college and also pay for my bills. I would eat just rice and soy sauce and egg, you know, or sometimes I'll be really hungry. Everyone is eating. I'm like, I'm fine, while my stomach's growling. But that's what you can do. You do what you got to do to make it. And I think the drive, the goal that I wanted to be successful, I want to finish school, I want to find a good job, and then bring my family here one day. That was my goal for a long time. So, you know, you just don't give up, you just keep going.
That is it. And to hear your story and to hear, wow, there were times where you were hungry because you couldn't afford a more expensive meal, you know, you had to pay bills, you had to pay college. For you to do that alone is amazing, to say the least, that you were able to do that. But now you found yourself with a lot. You are very successful. You have written a book. You're successful in real estate as well. Can we talk a little bit about the real estate part of your journey?
Absolutely. So after I finished college, of course, just like anyone else, I wanted to have a very comfortable job. And I was actually an analyst for a pension consulting firm. And I thought that this is it. This is my ticket to financial freedom, because pension consulting, you're learning how to invest in stock market and for retirement. But 4 years later, I realized that in 2002, the financial, we had an internet bust. So I was like, oh my God, what happened to these people's stock portfolio? They dropped so much.
Yeah.
And I realized that, wow, when you invest into stock, you kind of lose control of that. And I felt like I need to have some more control instead of just giving my money to someone else, another company, to see how they do. And hopefully they run their company successfully. So I decided to learn other type of investment strategies. And that's when I found out about real estate. I read up everything possible on the internet.
I bet.
Yeah, I just got so immersed into all this information, and I fell in love. I started going to investors workshops, seminars. I talked to a lot of different investors, and I just fell in love. And I decided that, you know what, I want to get into real estate, but it's really scary to lose that monthly paycheck going into real estate where you don't have a stable income. And honestly, the first 3 years was horrible. I didn't really make much. It was just like, is this even the right, decision to
probably
do
had you
real estate?
questioning.
Oh, absolutely. My family had asked me, why don't you just go find a job? And you just feel like a failure. Oh, what kind of decision did I make? And but I never gave up because I just believed in it so much. I felt like this has to be it. I learned so much. I think one day this is going to change my life. And sure enough, it did. But it definitely was hard.
I'm glad you persevered and you were like, I'm not going to give up, because look at you now. Quickly, before I let you go, what can people expect when they read your book?
I think this is a book that has a lot of stories. I want to make it more personal to let people know that, look, my journey wasn't that easy either. And I know a lot of people right now, maybe they're struggling, they feel discouraged. But I really, after all that, I really believe that every bad things happen for a good reason, and we got to learn from that. If I didn't go through all that obstacles, I wouldn't have written a book and can share with everyone. And initially, I wrote a book for my kids so that they can learn about my story.
Yeah.
But I just find it really, I love the fact that I get to share with so many people now, and then share my journey and then let them know that, I understand where you come from, and hopefully I can give some inspiration for even just one person. So that they know, oh, I cannot give up. I need to persevere. And one day I can see them being successful. I'll be so happy.
Helen, you're wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Of course. To learn more about Helen or for a copy of her book, we'll have a link on our site at liveinthebay.tv.